There is reason they wanted me, a stranger. And it cannot be a good reason.
I am the laughingstock of the town even when I change my entire wardrobe.
Love shall have no place in my marriage.
You cannot mean that.
We can pretend to form an attachment.
You presume Lady Whisper.
I presume she must be precisely what we are. Me, unavailable. You, desirable.
I see my plan to win you over is already working.
Hello, Charlotte. I'm George.
Your Majesty.
I am to escort Miss Featherington to the floor.
If you say she is the one in whose presence you cannot properly think or even breathe, that is the feeling you have when you're with Miss Edwina, I am quite happy for you indeed.
Not Your Majesty. So you just, George. No one told me you would be this beautiful. You may be too beautiful to marry me. People will talk. Given I'm a troll.
Is my general ready for battle?
Just one.
What do you want to know about me?
Everything.
Why is it that you dislike me so?
Because you vex me!
My mistake. Forgive me, Your Majesty.
Charlotte.
Was all this time you were spending with Miss Bridgerton leading anywhere?
You will be very happy with your prince.
A prolonged courtship is one thing, but if you are merely dallying with her...
I would never dream of courting Penelope Featherington, not in your wildest fantasies.
And if she loses her chance of such an extraordinary match simply because she is too wrapped up in your charms, then you are just being fooled.
What burden would it be to marry the person I love?
You love him.
I seek an amiable partner with whom I may share a pleasant life, untouched by heartbreak and the ravages of grief.
I am 7 and 10 years old, and suddenly I am queen. In a strange country, with strange food and strange customs. I do not know a single soul here except for you.
I thought you and I were friends.
I do not believe there could be a more ridiculous notion than that of us ever being friends.
Of course you never caught me. It just never occurred to me that you of all people could be so cruel.
And I'm very sorry for my callous comment there last year. It pains me to see you upset.
George! What? Say something! Fight with me. Fight for me.
Go home!
We are not friends. We never were friends, as you made abundantly clear.
And I am sorry for that.
Please do not apologize.
You simply do not like me.
Of course I do not like
Then tell me why.
I shall not be led once more by you from this direction to that. You are my friend, you are not my friend, you are a rake, you are not a rake, you are sorry.
I am sorry.
I realize you have no reason to like me. You have no reason to trust me. I marry you and then I disappear into my observatory.
If a husband is what you seek, let me help you.
Help me how?
I believe she is lonely, Your Majesty. She may miss her husband.
I think I miss her too.
So you do not care for me?
Tell me, you feel nothing.
What happened between the two? Nothing happened.
And what I have seen between you and the Duke?
It was not real!
You are beastly.
Everything you saw, none of it was real.
Can you really not see anything engaging about it?
Yes, I suppose I can see how you might engage a person.
I do not forgive you. Yet.
Yet is hope.
You cannot break my sister's heart. She is all things good and true, a kinder soul you will never find.
If you would
could have only looked at me this week for longer than 2 seconds, you would have seen. You I cannot sacrifice.
I will not be the cause of you losing your honor, any more than I can stand to see Edwina in pain. You once saw her as your perfect match, you will find your way to believing it again.
You allowed that young lady to slip through your fingers as if it were nothing.
You told me to charm her, to make it easier for the crown. I have done my best. You told me I could not let her know me, because I must protect the secrets of the crown. I have not.
I understand that you believe such subjects as love and devotion. You find it all trite and frivolous.
You were barely even there after he died. I can never be the cause of such pain.
You have always been one of my most sensitive children. You so rarely put yourself first.
You're the bane of my existence, the object of all my desires.
I am proud of your sensitivity, but living to please others, I imagine it can be wearying at times.
I am tired of pretending, and I cannot continue acting as if I do not love you.
What?
I dream of you. Do you think that there is a corner of this earth that you could travel to far away enough to free me from this torment?
Was I truly that blind?
He will find out. And until he knows the real you, he cannot possibly love you.
It is maddening how much you consume my very being.
After all the secrets you have kept, all of the damage you have done.
And yet still, all I find myself being able to breathe for is you.
I do not want to fight.
I want to fight with you.
Say it.
It cannot be undone.
I realise how much damage I have done, and I am so sorry for it.
Do not ask for this. By these humans. Being driven to distraction every time he shrinks them.
It's like a total inability to stop thinking about you.
I will stop.
Do not.
I will stop.
You live for the happiness and the misery of a great nation.
I've always been less. An exhibit instead of a person.
You will neither have children, nor the happiness we could have together because you promised your father you would not.
You are a person to me. You can be a person with me.
If your hatred for your father outweighs any affection that you might bear towards me, then you are right. It cannot be undone.
I am Whistledown. I will not change that.
It was a secure match. You've thrown that away. And all for what? A mere clerk, was he?
That is your question.
What has happened to my husband?
True love is worth it.
If I must leave my home, my family, my language, my life, it cannot be for a man I do not know.
Do I only matter to you if I have a Lord's engagement ring on my finger?
Untie him!
You may leave at once. Please be so kind as to send for Lord and Lady Sheffield's carriage.
Be grateful I do not order you destroyed. Let him be mad, if mad is what he needs. You are finished.
I do not need you to save me. I just need you to stand by me.
I want very much to do those things.
What is that restrains you?
It grieves me to think you do not believe you deserve all of the love in the world.
He made you believe that you needed to be without fault in order to be loved, but he was wrong. Should you need any proof of the matter, then look just here.
You do not wish a life with me for yourself. I am a madman.
I love all of you, even the parts that you believe are too dark and too shameful.
I love you. You must feel it as I do.
It is not what you do for me that makes me love you.
You may think you are too damaged and too broken to ever allow yourself to be happy, but you can choose differently.
I will stand with you between the heavens and the earth. I will tell you where you are. Do you love me?
I love you!
Just keep looking at me. No one else matters.
I do not want to be alone. I know that now. But what I do not know is how to be the man you need me to be. The man you truly deserve.
I cannot give you the future that you deserve. Not a full me. Not a full marriage.
Just because something is not perfect does not make it any less worthy of love.
Only half. Half a man. Half a king. Half a life.
You are the cleverest, bravest woman I've ever known.
If what we have is half, then we shall make it the very best half. I love you.
I've loved you from the moment we raced each other in that park. I've loved you at every dance, on every walk, every time we've been together and every time we've been apart.
And now I simply cannot believe that a woman with such bravery loves me. How lucky I am to stand by your side.
I am your queen. And as long as I am so, I shall never leave your side. You are king. Together we are whole.